Ticker currently looking at is Zoom. We actually went over this ticker Sunday, and it's actually been doing pretty freaking well since we started the week. ES is doing well too right now. I'm going to pick 2 time frames up, 4 hour and weekly. You guys hear me good? Okay, I'm doing a desktop share. I'm going to turn this into a single chart. Okay, so this is Zoom 4 hour chart with my extensions. No retracements, just extensions. 14 and 30 SMA. Price is currently trading above the 14 and the 30 SMA. I actually did 2 extensions while I was on my way home today. I'm actually going to duplicate this one. On my way home today, I actually changed the levels. I'm going to show you guys right now exactly what I did. And they still line up with the current levels. Give me 1 second. For those that didn't see the YouTube video that are new, I'll send you the link right after this recording so you guys can see exactly what happened. Sunday, we went over all the trade ideas we had and the positions we have taken. So basically on the daily, I explained to you guys the double bar, how we basically closed below it. It was basically resistance. Then we gapped above that, as well as the fibs, extensions, the lower, average, and upper levels. And then currently right now, we're actually backtracking. Bounced off this red level, this red fib level, and then now we're currently trading at the upper fib combo, which is 93.04. We actually traded above that and closed below it at 92.72. I'm bullish in this range until price is either below 89.33, but as long as price stays above 91.19, I remain long. I'm still holding the 104 calls. 95s, I'm going to add to those 2 tomorrow. I'm looking at the 92.50s and the 93 calls. Any pullback, as you guys see what Zoom does in the mornings, it's just like URI. It has its low volume pullbacks, and then it rips. Currently ascending, and this is the 30-minute time frame. I definitely want to show you guys more of the weekly than anything else, because the weekly is what we focused on Sunday. And you guys know my favorite patterns are ascending triangles or asymmetrical triangles. Target is 99.04. Anything above 93.04 this week on close for Friday. Definitely get long into next week calls. Okay, so here's the weekly breakdown. For those that watched the video for Sunday, we were looking for basically a repeat. Hold on, let me just edit these. I'm going to note it as well. We were looking for a repeat of this move here. So the week before prior to last plus last week's candle, we have a similar setup here. And basically it started off as an inside, and then it became basically box therapy or a box, and we broke above, hitting this grade level of 99.04. So they pulled us back to 77.50, and then they ripped it all the way to 99.04 before closing below that level and then continuing the following week after that. I'm not saying this week this is going to happen, but I'm predicting at least a 3 to 4 point move tomorrow, especially when market's moving. Futures are doing pretty well tonight as well. You can even also use prediction boxes. I can actually use it here, but it's actually better to use it with TOS because it actually gives you the whole frame. So then I'm going to duplicate this box, move it over to here, see if it fits the range. It's just as accurate as the range of that last week. A little off, but just a little bit down here, but that's fine. This range for these prior 2 past weeks were actually bigger than May and June. The second week, first, second, third week of June, and the last week of third week of is that May? Yeah, third week of May and the last week of May. This was the range. So this is the end of June and the beginning of the July. So I'm looking for 99.04 by Friday. So this does not mean to get into 99 calls heavy this week, tomorrow, or Friday. Play lottos to test the move and see exactly if it would go that far. And please turn up your videos. Thanks. We don't want to see your faces. So this is the range. I don't like using the same colors, but I'm going to give you guys an idea. I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to use this week's low. This is exactly not going to happen this way, but this is the week's low for now, which is 89.33. That was the level we were looking for to actually go long. Instead, I went ahead and went long before actually listening to myself. All in all, I'm looking for at least a max of 99.04. If we get over that and they actually push us, there's going to be some type of news or something, probably an upgrade or something. Something's going to push this. Either they're going to patch the whole thing with the software, which they already did because there was an update this morning. So we should get some software patch news either tomorrow or Friday. If not tomorrow or Friday, definitely next week. But there's going to be a big move coming. I'm just not sure when. And the reason I put 123 as a target, which would be 124.47, is because it's the red upper fib combo here. Will be the highest extension level. I mean, followed by that would be 155.90, but I'm looking at 124.47 by August. So I'm going to put back up the 4 hour, and we're going to actually, just to confirm anything, I'm going to bring our Celts into it, Keltner channels. So I'm going to add the 3 ladies just to see exactly where the price is at. And why I'm focusing on Zoom, because Zoom, URI were the focuses of this week. I'm not trying to take too many trades. I actually only traded Zoom, URI, Pep Lottos, and a lot of Lottos. I'm going to remove the fibs since we have just our Keltner channels. Give you guys an idea. So the goal is to study Zoom for the next 2 to 3 weeks as we play it. Learn it, see how it reacts to our levels. So far, we're trading below the middle Kelt. Target is the upper Kelt, which is the 104.69. This level right here is the calls that we have for 726 expiry. This is my target. And I see that price coming here, which is 726. This is 726, this level right here. Today we hit some rejection on the middle Kelt, but the 14 and 30 SMA are about to cross, and the 14 looks like it's about to go below the 30, which again is still considered bullish. Price action stood inside here. As I told you guys know the pattern. Yellow circle. When price is trading between the 14 and 30 SMA, above it, bullish, below it, bearish. I see price coming up and just bouncing off of the 14 and 30. I like this setup a lot. You guys knew I had a love for BYND, but the way it's been trading lately, I mean, it has a nice setup as well too. But as far as IPO stocks go right now, the most favorable to me is ZM, which is Zoom. Slack is also next. That's going to be on our list, but I'm going to actually wait till probably next week when the expiry hits, because it only has monthlies. So any pullbacks tomorrow on Zoom, I'm going to give you guys the levels to look at. Test is 90.39, go long 92 calls, or go long 91.50s. Target 94.39. I feel like this is going to test the 30 SMA one more time, which is around 90.39 or 90.48. And then it's either going to test 90.39 and then it's going to close near 94.39. And then probably Friday, we're going to see at least 100. But I want us to take some lottos into close tomorrow, because I've actually been contemplating today a lot on what I'm going to do tomorrow in regards to playing Zoom. I'm actually playing in the money. I'm looking to play the 92 calls, the 92.50s, and the 93 calls, and have at least 1,000 in cash for a lotto into close. So that's Zoom. Next up is PEP. That lotto we played, that's actually up nicely right now. It's up, I think, 400%. And a lot of you ask, the ER, they had a good ER, but why is it dipping so much? Sometimes you got to overlook that dip, because this is exactly what happened. This was yesterday, they reported, came all the way down to 130.75. Today opened up at 131.96 and ripped all the way to high of the day, which is 134.41. So you got a 4-point move after ER. Target is 137.60. Look at the 137s for 726. I don't think Pepsi's done. Too much order flow in that as well. And I don't even read order flow. I just look at the volume that they've been trading this week. It's been trading off of the 14 and 30 SMA for God knows how long. Hasn't traded below it since the beginning of the year, when it crossed below around 12.10 last year. And then it found support around January 31st And then after that, ever since, it's been riding up from 109 to 134. I'm looking at the 135s and possibly the 136. You'll probably just get like a premium. You'll probably get like a premium pop on that one, but you're not gonna get much out of it. I would trade the 136 for the following week as opposed to this week. Target 136.56. Should be hitting all-time high, if not tomorrow, the following Friday. So by this Friday, we'll hit all-time highs, if not tomorrow. Still 136.64 lines up. $136 still lines up. What low is this? 131. What is it? 131. 130.72, and there's a low here at 130.76. So almost a double bottom here. Nice trigger. URI, the one that I took a big hit on, definitely got me. I got greedy. I didn't follow my Monday rules to where buy the open and sell any pop or any run. And then the next day, same pattern happened. Gap down on no volume and ran up. And then today it did similar, but it's actually was pushing down on volume. But I don't know if it was sell or was it buying volume. But it was over the average volume. It was 900K in volume closing today. Yesterday was 600K. I'm kind of pissed at myself because since I'm trading on mobile, I can't see the bigger time frame, and the fact that we bounced off this double bar here, now I'm looking possibly to get back into tomorrow. Yeah, I still feel like it's not done. If you guys are holding positions in this, there's still more juice in it. My thing is I thought they were going to bring it back down to the 30 SMA because it's has that vacuum going here. That's why I got out at close because I didn't want to risk anything. But the fact that it's holding this level here, which is 129.42, which is basically bounced off of that and pushed into the close. Four green days on the pullback. Red. Inside, down. Inside, up. Inside, up. Sorry, I'm going to check something real quick, guys. Legend. Because I've been watching this one. I haven't touched it, or I have I've been watching just calls, just one call, which is the 140s. September 140 calls. I've been watching these a lot. I haven't played them at all. I just like how it is. I like the setup. I like the time with those. I feel like this is pretty bottom for now. Target is like 135 on these. Still has time. And this one is a big mover. It doesn't I don't think it has any weeklies. Let me double check. I know it trades off of monthlies. But I've been looking at like opportunity and other things that we haven't played in a long time. We haven't played Legend in a long time. Yeah, Legend has weeklies. So the 125 calls for next week look good too. I'll probably take a starter on those Friday. I'm also looking to be cashed by end of tomorrow or today, which is Thursday. So whatever I get in Zoom, I'm trying to cash out at least 75% of that position just to have cash for Friday to play anything that has a nice setup. Because you guys know, same day expiries. Always have the best rewards. And I feel like Zoom, Pep, there's a couple of other names that I'm watching as a lotto for this Friday. Un is always going to be a lotto for us because that thing does very, very well. Next week, we have a lot of ERs in play too, so that's something else we have to watch. So keep that in mind. URI reports next week, next Thursday. Yeah, definitely keep this in mind. Keep Legend on your watch list also. If you never traded it, never heard of it, just put it on your watch list and just watch how it trades. It's a funny one, but it can have a big move day if you catch it at the right time. As for SPY, SPY just doing this thing. Had some rejection at 298.86. Closed right below that gray area. Look like it's going to open above that. Target is still 302.95. So keep that in mind before we actually pull back. So possibly we'll take a Monday to looking to short Monday. So end of day Friday, possibly take some puts for Monday for SPY, depending on when we touch 302.95. Also, VRTX is still on radar. I watched that one very closely. GWW, I watched very closely. It's been pulling back. It's actually right, what is it? It's back below 260. So that's something I gotta keep my eye on. VRTX has a lot of weird action, so keep that one on close watch too. I don't know when they report, but something says there's gonna be news coming. I just feel it. It's been trading very weird. Possibly looking at the 185s for next week. I don't even know how much those are trading at. Those are cheap. They're trading at 110 at the ask. So we trade the 185s. We had a double top at 184.58. Came back down near 173.22, which I told you guys that it was a good place to go long. Today closed at 178. Get back over the 14 SMA, which is 180 or 180.25 or 180. Target is 185. Over that is 190. So we have to get over this 184.58. This might be a good lotto for Friday too. 182.50 calls. Or possibly even the 185s. Just not sure how they're going to do this tomorrow. ES is moving freaking nicely tonight. All right, I'm going to put this red. Looks like ES wants 3,016. It's only 11 points away from that. It's very likely we'll see that tomorrow. Extended target above 3,016 is 3,080. Mid-range of that is about 3,047. And then we're going to get another vacuum down. But we're flagging very nicely on the daily too. So get enough sleep tonight, guys. Feel free to ask. I'm actually going to stop the recording now so you guys can ask any questions that you have.